going into a job that I've been to before. If you saw the episode entitled Dangerous Deck, we're back and we're going to make it undangerous by putting in a brand new one. So back up, I've got my big dump trailer with me because I have 12-foot pieces of wood, and the flatbed trailer won't hold them without sticking out too much. So let's take a look and see what we got. It's about 12 o'clock and there it is. I'm going to completely rebuild it. I'm not going to even try to save anything on the as far as the 4x4s. Yes sir, get rid of all that. Alright, I'm going to save the steps. The steps we are going to save. They're pretty good. Yeah, they're fine. So I don't know, it's going to be a long day. Probably be here till 8 o'clock at night, but we'll see how long it takes me to go ahead. Let me get started. Let me show you what's in the dump trailer. It's all the lumber, quickcrete, everything I need to build the deck. All right, I'm going to clean this up. I took off all the 4x4s. I got some trash. I got to move that and get it out of the way. Nice. I'm going to put those 4x4s in, and then put some hangers. These hangers will go on here against the 4x4s like so. I'll go ahead and do that. All right, when we get cleaned up. Okay, I was able to secure the steps. You see, put ties on each one of these risers, and I'm digging the holes about 2 feet deep, and then this will be 12 feet all the way to there, and then 12 feet across. So I'm going to dig another hole right here where I'll put the railing. I don't need a railing on that side because obviously the wall is there. So then I'll run another railing all the way that way. Okay, we're here the next morning. I didn't go home yesterday afternoon. I actually went out and got something to drink, cooled off a little bit, and came back. And so this is what I got done so far. So I've almost got the framing done, and I have to do the of course the sun's just beating down on me first thing in the morning. Okay. All right, got the some of the deck. I've got to button it up in the center. That's easier because I can just, of course, do it from the top. So I'm going to go home, I think, and cool off a little bit. It's about noon. Come back a little bit later and finish up. I know my motto is work until it's dark, but whew, I tell you, it's been a hot day today, and the sun has just been beating down in this area. I don't know, man. Like I'm getting a little bit of shade in the back, but that's the extent of it. Hopefully in another hour or two it'll be a little bit shadier. So all right, I'm back. I've been working, as you can tell. I'm starting to put in the railing. So what happened is I went home and got cleaned up, took a shower and washed my clothes and charged the batteries and my physical batteries. It was just so hot out here. And then fortunately for me, kind of a storm kind of rolled through. It didn't get much rain, but man, I got some nice cloud cover, so I'm able to move really quick, and I'm grateful for that, man. So putting up the railings. I'm going to put another railing on the other side, and then we'll move around back. I got a railing in the back to do, and I'll show you that.
Okay, for some reason I lost the video of me completing the project, but this is the deck and the railings. I did drop the railings a little bit because I had a friend come over who was he's a lawn guy, and he said, you know, I have a little baby. I think it's a little bit too high for the baby, and I think I thought he was right, so I went ahead and dropped the railings a little bit lower. And this is the side, so you can see how much, you know, a little bit lower. You probably can't tell because of the pictures, but it's 12 feet long and 6 feet wide. So it's a pretty good sized deck. You could sit out there with some chairs. I don't know if you've ever seen these decks. I have one at my house. It's about 4 feet wide, and you can't really sit out there. I mean, so this is a good sized deck. So you can put a chair out there, and maybe a grill or a little table. You know, sit out and look at the cars go by, look at the pecan trees. So, okay, there you go. Thanks for watching.